Andariki Namaskaram, Chief Guest of the Valedictory, Sri R.M. Dogriyal, this is safe and hope, dignitaries on the dais, FROs 7th batch, FROs 8th batch, FDOs, faculties, family members, friends, staff of TSFA. When I got the invitation, I was kind of scratching my head, what is that I am going to speak. But let me start with on a somber note. My condolences and my prayers go to Mr. Anjaneyulu and his family. He recently lost his mother, and I would also like to then make a quick comment on the changes that I see here. I left this institute in June 2020 along with my colleague Munindra. I see a lot of changes. I just focus only on the convocation part. Number one, this is the first time that in a convocation all the guests on the dais, they are wearing the shorts. And if you see universities, they have the gowns, for masters, for doctoral, they have gowns which signify that they are passing out. And that's number one thing I observed. Number two, this auditorium itself, with simple things, I don't think it must have costed much, but the idea is never, you can't measure it in cost. And the podium which is there at the ground, these are three things I can mention, great improvements as far as convocation is concerned. For you and all your staff, and that is how institutions grow from year to year. This is a very formal occasion, formal in the sense you have to really, people sitting on this side are as much eagerly waiting to take off and show their 3 stars, and people on this side more or less bored, और कितने लोग बात करेंगे, how much talk they will do. But then it's a formal occasion, we have to bear with it. What happens in the academy is totally different from what happens on the field. Okay? And it is not that they are two disjointed parts. At the same time, they are very much organically linked. On this academic part, I would like to lead with a Sanskrit sloka, which I very often repeat. It says that Acharya Padama Datte, whatever the teachers teach you here, like Professor Rajareddy is sitting here, Dean of Agriculture in Mallareddy University, Pradeep and most of other faculties are sitting here. Whatever best they can do, Padam Sishya Swaprayatna. You have to, someone mentioned, as in blessing mentioned, that you get opportunity to explore, and that's the 1/4 of learning that you need to do on your own. You go to library, you talk to whatever kind of sources. The third one is the best part that I like, is what you get from your own colleagues. Sabrahmacharya. You get 25% of your knowledge from your own colleagues. And the time outside classroom, how much you use to get to know about other states, they do, what culture they have, how do they do with their language. I am sure you must be in a position to manage speaking Telugu by now. So that's the third part. And the last part, Padam Kal Kramena Cha. And no one can teach you here sitting in the academy 100%. One they can teach, other two they can facilitate, so you get 75%. The last 25 the field will teach you. The experience and the exposure that you get, that will teach you, and that will make you full. So that's the part 1. Part 2 I would like to take a couple of minutes. Part 2 is irrespective of which state you come from. irrespective of in which way your department works, irrespective of the political atmosphere in that state. There is something which is core, and that core is very important. And that core is having about 4 parts. So I'll just touch them. Part 1 is, how many of us actually know who we are? Who we are. I mean, your position of FRO is a position. It is not you. If FRO is you, then every FRO must work in the same way. But when you go to the field, you will know. Even many of the toppers will be forgotten, and those who were at the back benches will rise like phoenixes. You know why? Because they are not FRO, they are themselves. FRO is a duty they are performing. So first try to know who you are. What is your strength? What is your weakness? What are your dreams? What is that you love to do in your work? What is that you love to do in your personal life? What are the gifts God has given you? How are you going to manage? This is a core which will determine whatever you do, FRO, tomorrow ACF or AFS, whatever you do. We just finished, I work in ATI, Administrative Training Institute, post-retirement. 30th April we had a convocation of 212 officers, of which 40 were IFS officers. We had IPS and various other central services. I can tell you this particular convocation is in no way, I can say no way, not 1% inferior to that convocation, which was attended by the director of the LBSN Masuri. No? I mean, hats off to the planning and arrangement here. I mean, as people said, you are really lucky. So first, number 1, self. Who are you? Number 2 is, how do you control yourself? And I would recommend, for want of time, I don't want to recite, but I can recommend you a book, Tiruppural by Tiruvalluvar. How to have self-control, how to have self-restraint. Because tomorrow, no matter what position you hold, there are always superiors, there are always subordinates. The way you work with your own team will be the way you will be worked with your superiors. So self-restraint or self-control, of which again the major domain is what you say, how you say. We have 2 and 1. So the proportion has to be in the same manner. But in practice, these will be unused and only this will be used. So one way of, the best way, simple way of self-control is watch this. What is coming out of this? Okay? So like people say that once something comes out of this, you can't take it back. So self-restraint and self-control, especially in trying times, and there will be plenty of trying times. From day 1, you will face situations which you don't like. So go back to first, who am I? What is my core? When you are very strong in your core, these daily challenges will not really disturb you. You can go with the flow. So do have mechanism of self-control. Okay? Especially against anger, against abuse through your mouth, against showing people down, or against psychophancy. Especially in uniform services, people tend to go into psychophancy, especially with the superiors. But do have a self-restraint which will give you your own uniqueness. This is about yourself, but then you are never alone. either at home or in the office, you are never alone. You have to always work with somebody else. And if you have problem in the way sabji is cooked, then you can imagine the problems, degree of problems, magnitude of problems in managing forest. So the second part is how do you relate to others? That we call as a social awareness. Are you aware about in what kind of emotional state other people are? And for that you need to have compassion and empathy. Empathy is your ability to put yourself in the shoes of others instead of being intellectual. Intellectual quotient can take you only to some extent. It can't take you. Highly intellectual quotient people have never been great leaders. They were great scientists, alone, Nobel laureates, but never great leaders. And only people who have empathy and ability to understand the emotional status of others have become great leaders. And then your people will give their best to you. They will give their best to you if you are connected emotionally. Again, for that, it is not easy. I mean, it is convocation, it is not a class. So I won't go into that. You need to know what kind of personality you have. Some people are of director type personality. I tell you do it. That's it. So suppose your own subordinate is of that. I mean, the personality style doesn't have anything with the status of position in the department. An attender can be of a director type, that I will tell you do it. If your forest guard is of a director type personality, how do you handle it? Director type personalities are very confident people. You must give them space. You must give them delegate responsibilities. Believe in them. They will give you the best results. But if you say, hey, you are a forest guard, मैं बोलता हूँ तुम सुनो, then you lost it. Number two, socializers. There are people who would like to be good, pleasing, always searchlight उनके मतलब face पे होना चाहिए. And these are people who promise too much, do little. If you are one of that, guard yourself. If your boss is one of that, please don't argue on that. Because they want searchlight, let them have searchlight. When the light will go off, their face only will become dark, not yours. Number three, relators. These are people who are poor hard workers. They don't want limelight, they are not seen at all. Hard workers. You have to identify your own people who are of that type. And they need all the support, they need encouragement, they need good word. And they will give you their best to you. And the last one is thinkers. Some people don't want to and they can't work with others. They can only work on themselves. But they are very good idealists. They are very good people who are perfectionists. So wherever situation requires, you need to look at the style that is required. No one person can have one style. But there are some dominant styles that will be very evident. If you start looking at the way you behave in certain circumstances, you will know what kind of personal style you have. So, at summary, I would like to say, who you are is more important than what position you hold. So, stick to your core values, core beliefs, and always try to learn, because you are not going from here 100%. You are only going from here about 50% to 75%. So there is always necessity to keep learning. And one good idea is about collecting your own library, maybe digital library these days or even physical library. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the TSFA for calling us, people who are retired past directors. Lot of nostalgia we have with everything we see here, and feel so elated seeing improvements being done, and all the course team and the support team, support staff, everyone really. I mean, you are the heroes and heroines in the front, but behind there are a lot of directors. Two of you already spoke. This is a time for gratitude. Imagine the population of, let's say, Tamil Nadu how much population, and how many FROs are recruited. And it's a time for gratitude. Gratitude that you got an opportunity, gratitude that you got this particular academy. Nowhere else you will get this kind of experience in any other forest ranger training college. Gratitude that except for unavoidable circumstances, everyone passed. Gratitude that your parents are here to enjoy your moment of glory. For everything. I mean, it's a time.
Which in turn help them to be a successful officer in their career. Now I request our special invitee Sri P. Raghuveer Sir, IFS, PCCF retired former director TSF and DG Chapman to kindly address the passing of training.
Thank you so much. And first of all, welcome to all the parents and relatives who have taken the trouble. Actually, we started this initiative with the first batch of range officers, so that because we are investing 18 months of your life in this academy, and probably you were on WhatsApp video calls most of the time with the family, but they don't know what are things have happened and where all you got trained, and the campus, at least a visit to it would be good. So from that I am very happy that you are continuing that tradition. It's a very good tradition where parents, husbands, wives, I don't know, whoever comes, they'll be very happy. Because I still remember one husband came to me and said, "This is the same wife I left in your academy for training, because I don't recognize her, she's so confident, she's so..." I said, that's what transformation is all about. It's all in the mind. You may get knowledge, you may get skills, but if you don't have that attitude, you will not succeed. So that's a sort of a right attitude you get here. And yeah, once again Sangeeta, and I don't see that kid here. Happy marriage day, but I believe a couple of you were born yesterday. I was just looking at that by date. I think there's some Ravikant and Murugan. You share the same birthday. Do you know that? So can you stand up so that we always try to wish in the public. So 12th May, someone from Tamil Nadu who has done agriculture, and then somebody from Himachal who has also done agriculture extension. Both of them born on the same day but different years. Now the common thread apart from 7th batch will be your birthday, so you should greet each other for the rest of your life on your birthday. Happy birthday to you. And I should compliment our parade commander. Can she stand up? Shifty. Where is the wonderful job she has done? Absolutely. I think you have done an extremely good job. That's the sort of a confidence we expect. And my compliments to both Kodan Rao and Ashok Reddy for continuing to make this happen, despite of all the limitations of time and other things. And because yours is a unique batch, COVID batch, we can call them, and first batch to have a study tour on a virtual platform. We can as well see videos on YouTube and complete the training. So you have missed out a few things, but probably you have gained a few more things with that sort of an experience. But taking from Sangeeta's initial remark, she joined 20 days late and she's very lucky to have missed that training. I said she's most unfortunate to have missed that, because the physical fitness is something which would have helped her probably from avoiding that verbal sort of reprimand from your PT sir, Kondalrao sir. Normally Kondalrao is a soft-spoken person, but if he is telling you that you are not doing well, that's the thing is you have missed the initial foundation. Because as you know, in the Indian Forest Service we always have this, and then without waiting for the morning alarm from Kondalrao, you can have your own mental alarm and then start investing. There is a lot of time available, 24 hours in a day, huge time. The same time which is available to Ambani, Adani, to anybody. It's all how you spend it. So if you can invest 1 hour of that on your physical fitness, I think that would take you a long way. And I wish all of you a very, very happy career, and you will be receiving your stars of the dais and then flying those stars back to your states. And then postings and all, probably some of you have got it, some will be getting it, doesn't matter, but you have a long career ahead. I wish that you would remember all the things you have learned from this academy in the 18 months, probably key learnings which you have documented, and you go through them, and application of key learnings wherever possible, try to implement it. And because I feel very happy with our 7th batch which is passing out, being associated with almost all the batches except 6th batch. But I've seen even till today these trainees are in touch with me. They share their happiness whenever they get recognition. They always say we have done well in forest protection. I feel happy about it. So across the country, maybe 20 to 25 states, our cheras are there, and you are going to be the change makers for the next 30 years. Indian forest is under your management. Please remember that there is a lot of responsibility, and please stand up to that. You are a public figure. You will be scrutinized. Every move will be scrutinized. And as I said, you are uniform staff. That means you are supposed to enforce the law of the land. And law of the land is passed by the same politicians who will try to interfere. So you have to be very firm in terms of implementing the law of the land. And once they know that you are probably not having any favoritism or not favoring anybody, they'll leave you. There's absolutely not an issue. Only the initial phase, that is where you have to see that these temptations will be there, a lot of temptations. How do you overcome that, and then how do you make? And I was going through the papers, both adverse influence and forest and then human resource development, because my papers are all on application of knowledge, and I find beautiful thoughts, wonderful thoughts coming up. And that's the reason why I think all of you have scored very high in these subjects. Even without preparation, we can actually do that. So remember those things, whatever you have learned, and then in the field, whenever there will be tough times, definitely there will be tough times. It's not going to grow. At tough times, your behavior will determine what is your future. So that's where you have to stand and then never give up and never give in. Have that attitude, and definitely you will go long way and make a good career. I hope to see you in the field, especially probably J&K. Who are the two people? J&K. They're going to come across sometimes, whichever district you are there. So keep in touch. We'll be more than happy to be associated with you, and then look at the forest district. Thank you so much. And yeah, this is a wide variety of people from different cultures, different backgrounds, but majority are forestry background. So I always wonder, see, already you have learned all this syllabus, and then you are asked to sit in the class and then listen to the same mensuration, same utilization, same range attachment. Those things will come into the picture where you will know the real life. Some of you have worked in the field, so you will know the real issue. But doesn't matter. There's a formality. Some people might have taken it as a formality to be completed, go through the examinations, tools, and then write it, and then pass. Some of you have got honors, well done. Some of you have passed, doesn't matter. But the real examination is not here. Kindly note that, it's in the field. And that's where you set the question paper, you give the answers, and you will get the results. So you can have excellent results in the field. I hope to see and hear from you doing good work. Thank you so much, and then enjoy yourself, and then take your parents and relatives on the tour to Hyderabad, and let them also enjoy the Hyderabad hospitality, maybe paradise biryani. If that is something which is very popular here, and if you can give them a gift of a pearl, go to either Jayaramba, Mangatrai, give them some pearls gift, they'll be more than happy. Especially Sangeeta should get a pearl necklace today. And I hope.
Thank you for being with us as a best resource person always, sir. Thank you, sir. It is time to acknowledge the performance of our 7th batch forward trainees and to announce their results. I call upon Sri M. Vamshi Krishna, Forest Range Officer, Assistant Post Director of 7th batch forward trainees, to read out the results. I humbly request today's our chief guest, respected PCCF sir and honorable dignitaries on the stage, to kindly give away the medals and certificates to the trainees.
Our PCCF sir to present the certificate, and I request our director sir to piping of the stars of our trainees. First, Sarita Siddhar from Chhattisgarh, she passed with 59.38%. Sunita madam, please help in removing the flag. Shilpi Naredia from Chhattisgarh. Surinder Singh from Himachal Pradesh. Surinder Singh from Himachal Pradesh. Devendra Kumar Sahu from Chhattisgarh. Ravikant from Himachal Pradesh. Bhanu Pratap Singh Solanki from Madhya Pradesh. Sheikh Muhammad Iqbal from Jammu and Kashmir. Ubid Muhammad Lanka from Jammu and Kashmir. Akshay Kumar Rana from Himachal Pradesh. Sangeeta Thakur from Madhya Pradesh. Samiz Raza from Jammu and Kashmir. Ranjit C from Tamil Nadu. Sophie Farhan Miraj from Jammu and Kashmir. Manoj Kumar from Himachal Pradesh. Bala Murugan from Tamil Nadu. Ankush Singh from Himachal Pradesh. He secured the gold medal, T.S.Forest gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Parthiban from Tamil Nadu. Venkateswaran from Tamil Nadu. Shivam Ratan from Himachal Pradesh. Ankush Anand from Himachal Pradesh. Mir Faizan Anwar from Jammu and Kashmir. He secured gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Satish Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Anuj Kumar from Himachal Pradesh. Gajendra Pandey from Chhattisgarh. He secured gold medal in Natural Resource Management. Gajendra Pandey from Chhattisgarh. Meena from Tamil Nadu. From Tamil Nadu. She secured T.S.F. gold medal in marathon. Muthumani from Tamil Nadu. Marathon. Gold medal in marathon. Suresh Kumar. Next, Muthumani. Santosh R from Tamil Nadu. Secured gold medal in mathematics 100 out of 100. Nirmala G from Tamil Nadu. Santosh gold medal in mathematics. Nirmala G. Adi Amar from Tamil Nadu. Ganesh M from Tamil Nadu. Arun Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Ram Prakash from Tamil Nadu. Gokul Kannan from Tamil Nadu. Shivaji T from Tamil Nadu. Palak Mehta from Himachal Pradesh. Mahendran S from Tamil Nadu. M. Saya Devi from Tamil Nadu. Saya Devi secured gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Next, Devanshu Thakur from Himachal Pradesh. Secured TSFA gold medal in General Botany. Saya Devi gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Next, Deekonda Santosha from Telangana. Devanshu Thakur gold medal in General Botany. Ayush Gupta from Himachal Pradesh. Divya Lakshmi from Tamil Nadu. Kumar S from Tamil Nadu. Next, Gino Brazil from Tamil Nadu passed with honors, secured gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Next, Ajay N passed with honors. Gino Brazil gold medal in Human Resource Management and Development. Human Resources Development and Management. Vinish from Tamil Nadu. Passed with honors and secured gold medal in mathematics 100 by 100. Askari from Tamil Nadu. Passed with honors and secured gold medal in application of modern tools and technology. AMT. Finished gold medal in mathematics. Now Askari is coming to take the certificate and also gold medal in application of modern tools and technology. Next, Murugan M from Tamil Nadu passed with honors, secured 2 gold medals, TSFA gold medals, one in Joint Forest Management, Rural and Tribal Development, and another one is Forest Account and Office Procedures. Next, Karthik M. Passed with honors and secured gold medal in Silviculture 1. Now Karthik is coming for taking gold medal and certificate gold medal in Silviculture 1. Now D. Ashwini passed with honors and secured gold medal in Forest Economics. Next, Adilingam passed with honors and secured gold medal, PSFA gold medal in Biodiversity Conservation and Management. Manju Hasini from Tamil. Now Adilingam is taking gold medal and certificate gold medal in Biodiversity Conservation and Management. Manju Hasini got 2 TSFA gold medals, passed with honors, gold medals in forest engineering and adverse influence of forest. Brinda from Tamil Nadu passed with honors and secured gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management. Next, Brunda secured gold medal in Human Resource Development and Management, passed with honors. Now I invite Ponnammal, who secured DFE silver medal in forestry, 4 TSFA medals, gold medals, 1 in silviculture 2, second one forest resource assessment, third one forest utilization 2, fourth one human resource development and management. Next, I invite Kanamoli Arasu APM from Tamil Nadu, who secured 3 medals, 3 TSFA medals, gold medals, 1 in forest utilization, second one in forest resource management, third one is human resource development and management. Kanamoli from Tamil Nadu. Kanimoli from Tamil Nadu. 3 TSFA gold medals, 1 in forest utilization, second one is forest resource management, third one is human resource development and management. Next,
a big applause for the youngest officer.
Next, yes, Nitya secured 2 DFE silver medals, silver medal for ecology, silver medal for range administration, and 2 TSFA gold medals, forest policy and law, and gold medal in ecology and environment sciences. Nitya from Tamil Nadu passed with honors, secured 79.12%. Next, I invite the topper of the batch, gold medal, 3 DFE medals, 1 gold medal, or honors medal for topper of the batch, highest academic score in the batch. She also secured silver medal for survey and engineering, silver medal for range administration, and 2 TSFA gold medals. One gold medal as best all-rounder, topper of the batch, and second one is forest survey.
Sir, దగ్గర కొనండి సార్. సార్ క్లోజ్ దగ్గర రైట్.
R.M. Dobrial IFS, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Head of Forest Force, Telangana State, for this important ceremony with us today. Now I request respected PCCF to address the trainees and to share some valuable words with all of us.
Ramesh, the Joint Director of the Academy, all the parents, all the other family members of the Faro group, that is 7th batch of the forest range officers, of course, esteemed participants, I call the trainees of 7, 8 and all FPO batches. A very good afternoon, rather a very good morning to all of you. Actually, the biggest disadvantage of being the last speaker is that whatever you want to say is already said. So there is hardly anything for me to contribute. But I see an opportunity also if you are not come prepared. So you can just pick up here and there and then speak. The message is you can always see opportunity in whatever you have in your life. Now, I will not drive you in whatever has all the speaker has said. Many things has been told about that how should you behave, what should be the discipline and other things. Let me congratulate you that you have joined one of the prestigious service and most important sector that today is before all of us. Now, all are you aware that the biggest challenge and that today humankind is facing is the climate change, and we have no solutions. That is the scenario today, that it is becoming so difficult to address those challenges which are now before us. The very survival of human, the Homo sapiens, that species on this planet, is at stake. And I remember those olden days when I used to read, probably in 10th class itself, the Darwin and Lamarck theory. Darwin theory says that every species will replace the species, and that is how evolution has happened. And that is how we reach that climax and climax in the forest. Now, if you see that gravity of the situation today, then you have a wonderful role to play. And there is a great opportunity for you to contribute for the betterment of the society. This service gives that opportunity to really work in those directions. And that is how I say that you should feel proud of having served or being served in this department. Now I remember way back when I was there in the academy, and maybe around roughly 35 years back or so, and I find after seeing these glorious faces, that smile on their face, I think nothing has changed. So let me tell you, this is the most wonderful part of your journey. That 1.5 years that you have spent here, you will have those memories cherish in your life in days to come. But then at the same time, as many of the speakers have also told, that the real challenges will start when you go to the field. And I still remember the day I joined the department, forest department. Many of our officers used to say that forest range officer is the backbone of the department. He plays a very vital role in discharging the responsibilities that have been given to the forest department, and he is a key player. And that way I still find that it holds good even today. Once you go to the field, you have a very, very vital role to play. You not only have to play a role of manager, managing the staff that is working under you, you have to manage the politicians, you have to manage the given situation. And that is how best you deal with a given situation at a given point of time, to a large extent will decide your character. You may learn many things here. To what extent you are able to utilize them in shaping your destiny is up to you. Many more things people will come and tell you. Many of the speakers have also told you. But ultimately, once you cross 18 years, you are a responsible citizen, and it is up to you to decide which path you want to take and what is your destination. But let me tell you, being here now at the top of academics or any other field, please keep on pursuing that. Now I was happy to see that some of you have got gold medals, got some in mathematics. Whatever is the assignment given to you in the field, do not heed that. Continue to pursue your mathematics. Continue to pursue your botany. If you feel that there is some other topic which makes you much more interested and you want to really pursue knowledge, you should continue to do that. Never forget it. Because as you move in the ladder, one time you find that has really helped. Now, the 4 Ds that your director has told you, that will certainly help you in discharging your duties and performing in the field. But I will tell you that you are working for an organization, and that is the respected State Forest Department. The organization is always on the top. Individuals come and go. So you should also decide as an individual what is it that you can do for your organization. And that is how, if you build the organization, you can build your state, you can build the society, and this is how the nations are built. If you are not doing your best for the organization, then you are not doing well. Second thing is, wherever you are working, you should provide a congenial atmosphere to your subordinate to work with you. As rightly told by Tirupati Sahab, that there are different kind of people that you have to handle. But your basic responsibility lies that since you are managing your range, what kind of atmosphere you are living here, what is the right opportunity for them to work with your life. So that congenial atmosphere you have to create, and you have to lead a team. A teamwork is very, very important. If you want every level, teamwork is a must. And to build a team, you require so much of sacrifice and commitment. Unless or until you are committed to what you want to do, you will not get the desired result. Now, I will not take much of your time, because now it's already a lot of time is taken. I wish you a great success, whatever you do in your future assignments, and I hope we will meet sometime whenever you visit. Academy has given a lot of inputs to me. All the stalwarts are there who have shaped this academy. All they are sitting here, and you are fortunate to have that they have given you the right kind of inputs. Some of the lectures were taken by them. Today you have the opportunity to interact with them. and I am so happy to notice that. Now, when I entered the academy today, I found the kind of change, the positive vibration around. JP, the kind of, I was surprised. He said that JP is only from forest department. I thought she is a police officer, the kind of command and this thing. A big applause to that girl. The logo of this academy that you transformed is really coming through, and I have seen it. I am the witness to see that. Now please, whenever you complete your 1.5 years training, certainly there is one must, you must act on that. Now, at the outset, I would like to rather thank Mr. Rajarao wonderfully arranging the entire program. It is so professionally arranged. I see tremendous change. It is so nicely arranged. So I should thank him and his team. Then I would like to rather congratulate all of you for completing this and hope that you will have a very good assignment in your future endeavor. I thank all of you and all the organizers here for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts and experience for the successful career of forest range officers. Now it is time to felicitate our guests with the mementos and souvenirs. I request the chief guest and all dignitaries on the stage to accept as a token of our respect and gratitude from Telangana State Forest Academy. Now I request our director sir to honor our chief guest PCCM sir and guest of honor and special invitees by presenting mementos and souvenirs. I congratulate all the gold medal winners and trainees on successful completion of your training. May God bless you with all success in your career as forest ranger officer. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time and wisdom. Now I invite Sri Vamshi Krishna Yaparo, Assistant Course Director, onto the stage for deliverance of vote of thanks. And after vote of thanks, a group photo session will be there with all the gold medal winners.
Trainings, and I am thankful to our PT Sri Kondal Rao, and thankful to our data entry operator Srimati Aparna, who are helpful in completing the course perfectly. Thank you all. Let me conclude this program. I am thankful for the successful completion of the Convocation program. Till now, I extended my thanks to for the completion of the course. Now, I am thankful to our guest of honors, Tirupati sir, Raghuveer sir, Munindra sir, and our PCCF admin Shri Swargam Srinivas sir, and on behalf of our Telangana State Forest Academy, I am thankful to our PCCF sir, Sri Dobriyal sir. Thank you all. So with this I conclude. Now once again I inform you that there is the photo session program for. Okay, thank you all.
Trainees, FROs, now you are FROs. Yeah, there will be photo session with all the those who have completed their training program at outside. Please go there and stand there. Dignitaries will come after completion of your standing. Please. And there will be two sessions. One is with all the gold medals, another with all the trainees, all the FROs. Okay, please move.